Hi, my name is Maddie Choi, and today I'll be doing my project on animal rights. Warning, these images may be graphic and disturbing. Animal abuse has been going on in the world for a very long time, and there have been many laws preventing the abuse of animals. Dogs and cats have been mistreated, either by hitting them, starving them to death, kicked and shot to death, used for testing for our human products. Chickens and cows are forced to produce eggs and milk. Pigs are forced and killed to produce meat for us, etc. We think that animals feel no pain and have no right to life, the same way as we do. But animals do have souls. They do have the right to be capable of love. Tom Regan, who was the leader of the animal rights movement, referred to animals as a subject of life, rather than simply biological automations driven by mere instinct without subjective worlds. One example of animal abuse is factory farming, which is concentrated animal feeding operations. Factory farming is a prime example of animal abuse because it's the most inhumane way to treat animals to produce the meat and dairy products for us. The animals are not given a choice to live their lives and are forced to go quickly so that they can be used as products to produce for our food. Mother cows are separated from their calves, which leads to mothers crying for days. Male cows are castrated without any anesthetic and are forced to live in a cage so small and have no access of the world. Chickens are debeaked rather than provide them with freedom and space. They use a machine with a hot blade which allows them to debeak 15 chickens per minute. This is such a very inhumane way because debeaking the chickens causes them to feel pain and affect them later in their life. Cows and pigs are tail docked, which means they are forced to get their tails removed. This is done without any anesthetic and causes long-term pain for them. Tail docking is used to make milking the cows more easier and more comfortable for the workers. In factory farming, all the animals are extremely confined in tight spaces where there is no room to move around, which causes these animals confusion, frustration, stress, and other concerns. Cows are confined to a tie stall and are then used on dairy cows. If cows and chickens are confined, it negatively affects welfare. Broiler chickens are kept in battery cages. Female pigs used for breeding are kept in gestation crates so small they have no room to turn around in. In the factory farms, they genetically modify the animals to possess certain traits. For example, broiler chickens are genetically manipulated to have bigger breasts since breast meat is popular. Genetic manipulation can lead to worse conditions for the animals. Chickens are forced to endure live shackle slaughter, where their legs are kept in metal clamps and hung upside down, which results in broken bones. They are then put on a conveyor belt and thrown into an electrified bath, where they dunk their heads. If the chickens are still conscious for the slaughter, their throats are slit and they throw their abused bodies into scalding hot water, which helps them defeather them. Cows are killed by stun guns, which is a metal bolt that they shoot between the eyes of the cow into the brain, which makes them brain dead. Pigs are electrified by an apparatus applied to the temples. Female pigs are impregnated through artificial insemination, which forces them to give birth to 12 piglets at a time. After giving birth to the piglets, the mother piglets are kept in gestation crates, which are super small crates that the pigs can hardly move around in. Piglets are removed from their mothers at just 3 weeks old, and when this happens, the mother pigs become so distressed. The male pigs are castrated with a knife or a scalpel without any anesthetic, and this process is very traumatic for the piglets who will lie alone in their crates for days because they are so traumatized. When these pigs are kept in confined, crowded spaces, the pigs become so stressed and result in compulsive behaviors. Not only is there factory farming, there has been animal cosmetic testing, which they use animals as test subjects to see if there is a defect in makeup products we humans will use. They test on monkeys, rabbits, horses, dogs, cats, etc. This causes many diseases and severe symptoms for the animals, and there has been no sympathy towards these inhumane ways for the animals. For the animal welfare legislation, they are grounded by the 5 freedoms to help animals live in kind conditions. Examples of this include: number 1, freedom from thirst; hunger and malnutrition. 2. Freedom from thirst, hunger, freedom from discomfort and exposure. 3. Freedom from pain, injury, and disease. 4. Freedom from fear and distress. And 5. Freedom to express normal behavior. Such conditions make it very difficult to achieve one of these conditions. They make it hard to express their natural habitats and conditions. Animals do have rights like us. They do feel pain and suffering. Animals are capable of love and need to be treated humanely. Just like Tom Regan pointed out, they are subjects of life and can feel things just like us humans do.